Welcome to the Nevis Newscast for Friday, January 4th, 2019. I'm Donis Wilkinson Keynes.
So Nevis, have no fear. Mrs. Lake Marshall is here.
Latoya Lake Marshall, the new director of the Forensic Department of the Royal St. Christopher and the Nevis Police Force, has committed to assist the Nevis Division in the best way possible. Lake Marshall holds a Bachelor of Arts degree in Criminal Justice with concentrations in police studies, forensics, criminology, and law.
I am here to assist your unit in the best way possible. My mandate is to expand and assist you and equip you with your forensic department so that you can effectively detect crime. It is my intention not to send anybody over to Nevis to get things done. My intention is to jump on that boat and come and ensure that it's implemented.
She notes that forensic technicians need to be provided with the proper information and facts in order to penetrate a crime scene, and that every police officer needs to be educated in this regard.
The way in which the CSI unit is equipped in Bastia, I intend to equip you here also. However, you have to promise me one thing. When I put the extra effort to make demands on the authorities to equip you and train you myself along with other officials that I may be in contact with, because they are the specialists I would recommend to come and assist, you have to promise me that you would be effective as a police officer. You will be sure and effective as a CSI technician and also an investigator. So don't think because, oh, I'm with CID or I'm with General Beat and Patrol, so this doesn't apply to me. I intend to train all officers. You need to know how to respond.
The new forensic director was speaking at the commissioner's lecture on December 22nd here in Nevis.
I am not of the belief of persons being pulled from the outside to come on the inside, where you have officers who are equipped with the education and the skill from here, Nevis, St. Kitts, that can carry out the job. So it is my intention as the director for now, the persons I will look around at that have that potential, that can one day become a forensic director. And I will aim towards that.
Latoya Lake Marshall was instrumental in the implementation of the first crime scene investigation unit of the Royal Police Force of Antigua and Barbuda. She also served as a specialist on its sexual offenses unit, as director of the statistics unit, and on the community policing board as an executive member. The island of Nevis will soon see a change in a big way when it comes to tertiary education. That is according to Junior Minister of Education, the Honorable Troy Liburd.
I think right now the major tertiary education facility on Nevis is the Charlestown Sixth Form, the Nevis Sixth Form College, which is up at the physical site located at the Charlestown Secondary School. And it has been there since 1980. But the time has come, as with everything, you know, the time has come for change.
In the Nevis Island Administration's 2019 budget, the Ministry of Education, Library Services and Information Technology has been allocated funding in the amount of $34.98 million. Included in this amount are funds for the acquisition of lands for the construction of a tertiary education facility.
In 2019, we are going to put most of the things together that we need, because a lot of things need to happen for this move to happen. We are going to have it done in the not too distant future.
Meantime, the Nevis Island Administration's Ministry of Education is seeking to give the island's students every opportunity to benefit from sports. So notes Junior Minister of Education, the Honorable Troy Liburd.
Because what we have seen is that at the primary level, we have a whole lot of athletes. But when you get to the high school level, some of them seem to drop off and they are no longer interested in sports. Sports is a big thing. Sports can take you around the world. Sports can make you great. Look at the island of Jamaica that is not too far from us. Look at people like Usain Bolt. And you don't even have to look so far. Look at Kim Collins, who is from right here in St. Kitts.
According to Minister Liburd, the Ministry of Education wants the students on Nevis to see sports as a viable avenue.
We in the Ministry of Education, Mr. President, we want to assist our students in any way possible. We are going to be actively pursuing relationships with tertiary institutions to see if we can get some of our better athletes into tertiary institutions on scholarships. I think that will provide incentive to some of our students.
Junior Minister of Education, the Honorable Troy Liburd. Still to come.
In 2019, my government will construct an additional 72 affordable houses. The construction of these homes will be distributed as follows.
We'll give you the details after this break.
Hey girl, what's up? What brings you by?
Girl, I got awesome news from Inland Revenue Department.
What awesome news that? The only news that I get from the department is that they got to spend money. What the news be?
The Inland Revenue Department is waiving all interest on your outstanding property tax bills in excess of $100.
What? What are you saying? So wait, if my interest is $1,000, how much I got to pay?
All you're required to pay is the $100 and the outstanding tax due. If for some reason you are unable to pay your property tax in full this month, the department is also offering payment arrangement plans to make settlement easier. But remember, you have to come to the department between November 1st and December 31st to qualify.
Inland Revenue doing big things. I like it. This is a great way to encourage payment and still allowing the taxpayer to save some dollars.
So girl, look at it this way. You can use your extra $900 on the VAT reduction day in December. So be a responsible tax citizen and get your property taxes paid in full.
Welcome back. The Nevis Island Administration pledges to sustain and build on the gains made in the past year with a renewed impetus, so noted Premier the Honorable Mark Brantley in his New Year address.
We will continue to invest heavily in the physical infrastructure, which is pivotal to improving livelihoods. High among our priorities will be to ensure the achievement of sustainable, affordable, and reliable energy. Therefore, we will also continue to pursue and promote renewable energy in the form of geothermal, wind, and solar energy.
According to Premier Brantley, his government will continue to expand the roads and bridges network, giving greater access to villages and communities.
In 2019, we will witness Phase 2 of the Brownhill, Bart Village, and the Craddock Road projects. In addition to these, we will also see the continuation of Shores Road into the village of Fountain.
He also noted that the Nevis Housing and Land Development Corporation's housing revolution continues to provide citizens with their own homes, giving them greater comfort and security.
In 2019, my government will construct an additional 72 affordable houses. The construction of these homes will be distributed as follows. In Low Ground Estate, Cherry Gardens area, 6 houses. In the Hamilton Estate area, 18 houses. In the Spring Hill Estate, University Heights, 16 houses. In the Maddens Estate, Cedarview, 32 houses. My fellow citizens, gone are the days when the dream of owning a home was out of the reach of the average hard-working Nevisian. Today, hundreds of Nevisians, working-class families, and young professionals have now realized their dream of home ownership.
At the heart of all these developments, says Premier Brantley, is his government's aim to create opportunities for every person to be gainfully employed and acquire the skills necessary to access these opportunities. He says the government will also continue to improve the economic environment and incentivize investors to establish and expand their businesses. That's how we ended this edition of the Nevis Newscast. On behalf of all of us here at the Department of Information, thank you for viewing.
At a loss as to what's going on in Nevis? Tune into NNC on NTV. Don't worry if you don't have cable either. NNC will bring the news to you wherever you are. Facebook and Facebook Live. YouTube and YouTube Live. NevisTVOnline.com. Roku app, NTV mobile app, Smart TV, Apple TV, and any other IPTV platforms. When me ANC and you ANC, NNC.